and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is a SSIS end-to-end project. So basically this is a SSIS project. In that project we have completed the different lab. So basically if you check, so basically this is our SSIS project. So basically we have completed FTP file transfer, then Excel file, then export the error log file. Then we also import the data from the MySQL database. Then we have also combined all the modules in a single the package. So using the sequence container, okay. And then we also generate the output data, okay. So now the lab number 14. So basically in this lab we will check that. So basically in this lab we will more check about the debugging the SSIS package, okay. So when we have completed the SSIS package, and if you want for the check and debug your SSIS package, so that time we need two different type of tools that available, and for that tool how we can configure the tool, how we can use that tool. So basically we will check in this session, okay. So basically for the debugging the SSIS package, so that means ki whether the data will loaded or not, or during the execution how we can check the data and how we can validate the data, okay. So basically for that we will use the checkpoint, then we have the also breakpoint and also the data viewer. So using these three tools, basically we will debug the essence package and we will validate the data, and we will decide it whether the if suppose you are the developer and if you want to check the data, then basically this tool is useful for you for the debugging the essence package. So without further delay we will check how we can check that. But before moving the further, so we will check what is the breakpoint, okay. So basically in a SSIS, so breakpoint is a place where the package, task or any container where the execution is a pause, so that we can check the inspected, like we can check the what is going inside the that task or component, okay. So basically the breakpoint is a useful for the debugging the purpose, okay, in a SSIS, okay. So basically for that, if you check this is the area. So here I have added the breakpoint, okay. So when the execution will start and it will be goes for this component, that time the execution will be stopped for the time, okay. So and we will check what is going on for that particular task for that particular container, okay. Then the next is the checkpoint. So basically what is the use of the checkpoint, and most often the many project build in a exercise that will be used for the checkpoint, okay. So basically checkpoint we will add in a package level, okay. So what is the basically checkpoint? So for example, so checkpoint is a feature that allow you to the restart the a failed package execution from the exact point where the previously failed. So basically the checkpoint is also another important utility that will be useful for the when if suppose my package was failed for the any particular the task, okay. So it will be next time it will be start from the failed point, okay. So it will be restart the package where it was failed. So for example, this is my three different modules, okay. So out of that, if suppose my FTP server Excel task, this is the execution executed file, but in my the MySQL database, so there is a one component that getting the issue. So here the my package will fail, okay. So that time the my whole package will fail, okay. But when I execute the next time, so if I enable the checkpoint for the package, so that time it will be not execute all the package where the my package will last fail, so it will be start from that place. So it will be saving the time, as well as if suppose for example this FTP server task it having the 100 files, okay. So it will be 100 Excel file. So again when it will be start for the loading, so it will again load all the 100 file, okay. So it will be time consuming, as well as it will be also so it will be also causing some issue. So for that we avoiding the execution the whole package, so we will add the checkpoint, okay. And the last one is a data viewer. So basically what is a data viewer? So basically data viewer is a tool that we will use for the interface. What I mean, basically we will check and manage the data, okay. So basically if enable this data viewer, then we will check the data whatever the data which will be inserting in that particular domain, or whatever thing. So we will check practically. So you will get a clear understand about how the this component will work. Okay, so for that I will directly go to my Visual Studio. Okay, so I will use the my previous lab number 13. So this is my lab number 13, and I will use the same lab for the for this purpose. Okay, so I will just rename the package name. Okay, so for that I will open my Visual Studio, then I will go open project or solution. I will click on it, then I will go to the lab number 13. So I have copy paste this lab number 13, and I have the rename as a lab number 14 debug exercise package. Okay, so I will just open this one. You can also copy the previous lab. So this 13 lab you can just copy paste and rename it as like this. Okay, so I will directly open. So I have already renamed it like debugging the exercise package. So you can also change the solution name, project name, and package name. Okay, so it will be start for the loading. So now my package loaded successfully. Okay, so just I will, first of all I will rename the package like solution. So I have renamed it debug SSIS package. Then I will also change the solution name, then package name, and the project name. Okay, so I have changed the project name. Then for the package name already I have changed. Okay, so this first thing you can do. After that I will explain you the for the breakpoint. Okay, so initially what I will do. So for example, this is my package, and I want the package will stop for the this particular the component. Okay, so what I will do, I will right click on it, and I will go to the edit breakpoint, and this will be given you the option like breakpoint condition. So this breakpoint condition for the on pre-execute. So before the execution it will be we will add the one breakpoint, and also on the post execution also we will add the breakpoint. You can also add the breakpoint the various the event like on error event, on warning, on information, on task failed, on progress. Okay, so for the different type of events, so you can as per your requirement you can add the breakpoint. So as of now I have added for the two, one for the pre-execute and second for the post-execute. Okay, then I will click on OK. And other than if anything, so you can also add the multiple breakpoint. So for example, I will add the breakpoint for the audit log. So I will also go to the, I will right click on it, then go to the like edit breakpoint, and for this I will only add for the pre-execute. Okay, then I will click on OK. So simply if suppose you want to stop the execution for the particular this component level, so you can add the breakpoint for the this component level, or if you want you can add the breakpoint for this the sequence container. This is the container, so you can also add the breakpoint for this also. So you can go to the edit, and you can add the breakpoint for the pre-execute. Okay, so you can also enable this one, and you can click on OK. So now the my breakpoint added successfully. Now what I will do, so I will run the SS package, but before that I will go to my the project folder. So this is my project folder where I need to put my input file. Okay, so before that I will copy all the archive file. So I will control X, I will go to the input, and I will paste the all the file, and also I will connect to the my SSMS. So this is my SSMS where the my all the file will be loaded. Okay, so I will first of all I will connect my SSMS, then I will select my database. This is my database for the staging table. So as of now this is the data in that table. So what I will do, I will delete all the data. Okay, so this query I already attach in my the video description. You can also download the query part. Okay, so you can uncomment, and first of all I will truncate all the data. I will execute this statement. I will truncate all the data, then I will comment this files. Okay, now so there is no data in my database. So this way I will, for the re-execution for the package, I will truncate the data and I will load the data from the my SSIS package. Okay, so now my package is ready. Now I will click on start. So first of all we will check the breakpoint. Okay, so it will be start for the building the package. Now what you can do, so you can check. So uh, it will be the execution will start, but when it come around the this get number of file loaded, so that time it will be stop. So the reason is that, so we have the add the breakpoint. So that time you can, if suppose you want to check the the detail, so you can click on debug, go to the window, and here you can check the local. So basically what you will do, so we will check what is the inside the gate number of file loaded. Okay, so basically if you check the execution duration, so variable, so as of now if you check, so this is my variable. In that variable, so number of file loaded, so initially it was the 0. Okay, so it was the number of file loaded, it is a 0. So now what we will check, so after the debug, windows, then the local. So this is my local folder. Okay, number of file loaded, we will check number of file loaded. So you can check there is a number of file loaded. So as of now it is a 0. Okay, so I will continue. Now then go for the this one, so I will also click on again. Then now it will be go for the next one. So this way we can debug the package, we can add the breakpoint, and we can check the whatever the data inside the component. Okay, so now my package successfully completed. Now I will stop the package input. So you can check my files already archived, and you can check also the output file. So this is the, you can check last modified, so this is the current date and time. So this way we can add the breakpoint for the debugging purpose, and you can check the data inside that particular component. Okay, so now I will how we can remove. So basically you can also click on the component and edit breakpoint, and you can also untick the breakpoint. Okay, now you can also same thing you can do, you can go to the edit, you can also remove the breakpoint. Okay, you can also go to the this one, and you can also edit breakpoint, and you can click on OK. So now I will add the debug, I will add the breakpoint for the this one. Okay, so I will add the breakpoint for this, so I will click on OK. So this way we can add the breakpoint. Now what we will do, so we will check the next one is a data viewer. Okay, so how we can add the data viewer, so for that, so you can go to the data flow task, and here, so you can, so basically for that we can go to the, this is my excel file. So the data will be loaded from the excel source, and after that row count, and after that OLEDB destination, and some error data will be stored in a error data format in a excel. Okay, for the excel. So what I will do, once the data will loaded, so we will validate the data. So for that we can this is the precedent constraint, so you can click on the precedent constraint. Okay, so this is my precedent constraint, and right click on it. Then you can here we can enable the data viewer. So the this icon, search icon will be appear, so that indicating that key data viewer added for this precedent constraint. When the cursor move means this the execution go for the row count to the OLEDB destination before the inserting the data. If suppose you want to check the data inside the particular that the viewer, so for that we will use the data viewer for the checking the data. So now I will, what I will do, so I will again go to my project for the or the archive file. I will control X, and again I will put into the input folder. Okay, and now I will go to the this database. So now the data will be loaded. Okay, so because of we have the execute the package. So now for the checking the data for the data viewer, so I will truncate all the data. Okay, I will truncate the table, then I will comment the table. Now if I select the data, so there is a data we have the truncated. Now so I will rerun the SSIS package for the checking the data viewer. So I will click on start. So now the cursor in the file from the FTP. So here we can check. So we have to add the breakpoint. So if suppose we have the enable for the we have enable for the data viewer. So basically it will be show the first Excel file. So this is my first Excel file. The record is the 11 record. So the data you can check and you can validate the data. Okay, whatever the data is given. Okay, so for the continue you can here you can check the data next buffer is display. So you can go for the this and click on the this button. Okay, so now it will be go for the next buffer. So again, so second file will be loaded. So in the second file also again record start from the 12 to 22. So you can validate the data. Also you can copy the data and detach the file. So if you want you can detach the data from here. Also you can copy the data from here. Okay, so I will click on next. Then again the third file will load it. In that third file the 23rd record to the 33 record. So again I will click on the this button. So it will be go for the next file. So the fourth file which will be start from the 34 to 44. So this way we can validate the data, and if you want you can copy the data from here or you can detach the data from here. Okay, so as of now I will not do anything. So I will click on the this button. So now my all four file loaded. So we can check the total row 44, the buffer is the one. Okay, so now what you can do, you can click on continue. So this is the continue button. So you can click on here. So it will be continue for the next execution. So also you can close this window. If you not need, then you can close this data viewer window. So now it will be start for the next execution, but you can check. So we have to add the breakpoint here. Okay, so for that we will what we will do. So we will check the, suppose for example if you want debug the package for the this particular the audit log. So you can go to the debug, then windows, and go for the locals. In the locals you can check the execution, or if you want check the any variable data, the value you can check from here. So you can check. So this is my SQL row count. So this is the one variable. So as of now it will be value will be 33. Okay, so if you check, so when we add the MySQL row count, that time we add the value for the MySQL row count is a 0. So the now is a 32, means 33 records will be taken from the MySQL database. Okay, so this is indicating, and this way we can validate the data using the breakpoint. Okay, so breakpoint is added. Now the next, so I if I click on the continue, so it will be go for the next. So it will be start for the audit log. So all the data will be loaded. Now it will be go for the next, and now the package will successfully completed. Now we can click on stop. So basically this way we can validate the data, we can debug the data using the breakpoint and the data viewer. So now we will go for the next. So that is a checkpoint. Okay, so the checkpoint, how we can use the checkpoint, that will I will show you. So first of all what I will do, so I will, if suppose the checkpoint is the added when, suppose for example this is my FTP server, and in the FTP server we are loading the, as of now, the 4 file. Okay, so this is my archive file. So I will control X again, and I will paste in a input file. Okay, so as of now we are loading the 4 file, but suppose we have the 100 number of files. Okay, so that time what happen if suppose the this sequence container will get fail because of any reason from the MySQL database, because of this is a the sequence container for the loading the data from the FTP server for the Excel, and this is the sequence container for the MySQL database, which is the loading the data from the MySQL database. Okay, so this is the different the things that we configure. But what happen if suppose my SQL database got fail during the execution? So that time my entire package will get fail. Okay, so then when we debug the package and we found the issue, we fix the issue. But that time the my package again start from the this point. Okay, because of this is my starting point, I need to again load the my 100 number of Excel file. Again it will be go for the next one, and then it will be go for the next, and then go for the next. So this way it will be taking the time, because of all the file previously loaded it will be loading again, it will be causing any kind of issue, and also the package will take time for the execution. Okay, so avoiding that we will use the checkpoint. So checkpoint is a solution where we will add the checkpoint for this particular component level. So if in case my package or my component, this component will get failed, that time it will be the whatever the previously successful the successful completely loaded the file for the previous component, it will be not load again, it will be start the package from the my where the my package will get filled. So the my package will get filled, for example for this position. So it will be start the package execution the next time when we rerun the my SSS package, then it will start from here, and it will be go for the next. Or if suppose my package will fail from this component, then the next time when we fix and we will rerun the package, then it will be start from this position. So how we can configure for that, and how we can add the checkpoint, it will be save for the time for the execution. So for that we will what we will do. So first of all we will click on the blank screen here. Okay, and here in a package level we can click on the we basically we can check not any component will be selected. You can directly click on the blank spot, and here we can right click, then you can go to the property. Okay, so once you go to the property, you can scroll up. This is the checkpoint. So this section basically it will be useful for the adding the checkpoint. So here what we will do, so basically here we need to provide the file name. Okay, so basically the file name where the checkpoint will be file capturing the checkpoint. So basically this file capturing the detail like the this is my component. So it will store the component ID for the FTP file. Then it will be store the ID for the MySQL component, and this like way, and it will be start the execution accordingly. Okay, so first thing we will click on the three dot. We will create a the file for the checkpoint. So I will use the debug my package. So this is the lab number 14, and I will add the file like checkpoint dot xml. So this is the XML file. So you can give the name like checkpoint.xml. So this is the XML file. You can click on open. Okay, now file is open. Then the next point, so checkpoint uses. So here by default is the never, but if we add the checkpoint file name, then you can use if exists. So if exists means if any kind of the checkpoint is enable, then it will be checkpoint uses. Okay, then the save checkpoint. So basically it is the default false, you can enable it to the true. So this is the first thing we can complete. Okay, now then the second thing, so we will also the add the checkpoint in a component level. So basically the my scenario is that if suppose any of the this four component, out of this four component, any my component will get failed. So that time the where the my where the my SSI package will fail for the particular component, the my next execution will be start from the same package, same component. Okay, so the for that I will add the all the component for the checkpoint. So how we can add? So we can simply select the this sequence container, right click on it, go to the property, then you will again come here in a execution. Here we have to select failed component on failure. Okay, so this is the failed component, fail package on fail package on failure. Okay, so this we will mark as a true. Okay, then also the second, go to the property and enable for the fail package on failure. Okay, so this is the execution component, so you can click on the true. Then next one, also go to the property and you can also change the fail package on failure. Okay, so this is initially false, but you can enable for the as a true. And the last one, so this is the loading the data. Also you can right click on it, go to the property, and you can also change it to. Okay, now this is a done. Then you can save the package, click on yes. Also you can one time check the property, the checkpoint if exists too. Okay, so once it will be done, then what we will do? So as of now in my package there is no error, but I will add one error. Okay, in my any of the my component. Okay, so for that what I will do? So for the temporary purpose I will add one execute SQL task. Okay, so basically I will create a the fail I will fail the component. So due to that I will add this the temporary purpose. After the my the this demo will completed, then I will delete this component. Okay, so this is for the demo purpose error. So this is I have added for the only for the failure for the this component. Okay, so this container, so I will connect this one, and here I will simply add one statement. So here first of all I will give the connection. So this is my connection, and select statement I will simply write select 100 divided by 0. So it will be I am generating the error for the dividing by the error. So because of 100 divided by 0 it will be showing the divided by error. So I will generate the error, and if any kind of error will be generated, then my component will fail. And once my component will fail, so I will check whether the my next execution will be start from the this particular component, or it will be start from the starting place. Okay, also I will add one more the execute SQL task for the export all error log. So this also I will add error, and I will do the same thing. Okay, I will double click on it, edit, also do the connection, and here also select 100 divided by 0, click on OK. As of now I will disable this. Okay, so now what I will do? So I will check the my files. So I have the place the file. I have also deleted the data. Okay, so I need to delete the data. So I will truncate the all the file. My file truncated, all the data will truncated from the database. I will comment it. Now I will check the data. So there is no data, and also I have the replace the this file to the input folder. Okay, so now what I will do? So I will save the package and I will start the execution. Okay, I will also enable, I will disable this breakpoint as well. Okay, so I will click on OK. So now I will execute the package. Now it will be start for the execution. So you can check. So it will be loading the data from the FTP server. So it will be take the get number of file loaded. So now we have the enable the data viewer. So I will click on next, next, next. Okay, so now the this part will completed. Now if you check, so now the my package will fail for the MySQL database extract this component level, this particular the component level. Okay, so now my entire package will get failed. So I have the loaded all the file. If you check the my files also loaded. So now this time the my package got failed. If you check, you can check the error, like this error will occur like component failed, conversion failed, converting the varchar value, so whatever the data type. Okay, so this is the reason my package will fail. But you can also check. So you can check divided by zero error occur. Okay, so this is one thing. But you can also check the checkpoint xml, this file will updated the record of completion of the container. So you can check, this is the source where the my packet, where the my the checkpoint will be created. So how we can check the checkpoint? So if you check, the information checkpoint will be created. So this means we have the successfully captured the detail for the checkpoint. But if you check the my package, as of now the my package will fail. I have the loaded this ftp means 4 file. So if you check, so the my data will be loaded. So now what happened? So if I stop the package, I will stop the package, and now I will fix this error. So now you can check, uh, first of all I will show you the checkpoint. Okay, checking the checkpoint, you can go to the property and you can check the this path. So I will copy this path and you can check the breakpoint. So basically I have stored the my breakpoint. So this path. Okay, so this is my path where I store the my checkpoint file. So this is my checkpoint, and if you run, if you open in a Microsoft Edge, so it will be show you the detail, like so this is a checkpoint, this is the package id, this is a content id, and you can check, it will be store the component id. Okay, so it will be track, it will be maintain the tracking detail. Okay, so where the my package will got failed. So this way it will be generating the log. Okay, so now what what happen if suppose I will rerun the SSIS package. Okay, so I have to fix this issue, and then I will start the execution. Now you can check the my package, it will be start from the where the it will be get filled. Now you can check, so now my package will get failed this moment. So then next when I rerun the package, that time it will be start from this particular component. Okay, it will be not load all the file, it will be save that time. And because of the we have added the checkpoint, so now my package will completed successfully. Okay, so now my package will completed successfully, and it will also save the time because of the adding the checkpoint. Okay, so I will stop the package. Now the my package will completed successfully, it will be successfully execution will done. Now if you check the detail, so now you can check the whatever the checkpoint we have the added, it will be disappear because of when the package will fail, that only time the checkpoint will be created. Okay, but if suppose package successfully completed, it will be successfully executed, then the checkpoint will be disappear because of it will be not store any kind of log id. Okay, so this is the one reason, that's why checkpoint is visible for the debugging the SS package. Okay, now what I will do, so I will enable this one. Okay, and now I will also change the file path. Okay, I will store it into the input folder, and also I will, if you check the previous one, so it will be successfully load all the data, but for the checking purpose I will again truncate. I will execute, then this one I will again commit. Okay, so now the no data in this file. Okay, so now I will rerun my SSIS package. Okay, now I will click on start. It will start from the first point. It will load all the data. So now I will click on OK. 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 Click on OK. Now if you add the multiple, if you get any kind of error at any package, okay, not for the one package, if you check, my package will get failed for the third component. Okay, so third container. So if I stop the package and if you go for the same location, so the my checkpoint file will be created, means whenever any kind of error will occur, then only the checkpoint file will be enabled. Okay, so if you open this point and you can check, so this is the where the my package will get failed. So it will capturing the ID. Okay, so based on that ID it will store the data, and whenever the I will fix and rerun the package, so that time it will be based on that ID, it will be start for the execution. So I will disable it, and now I will start my SS package. I will rerun the SS package. So that time what happened, so it will be start the execution for from this place. Okay, so it will be get fail for the component or the sequence container third. So now it will be start the execution the same time. So it will be save the data, like it will be not loaded the previous file, so it will be directly start from this place. Okay, so now my the package will successfully completed. I will stop the package, and if you want you can check the data, whether the data will loaded or not. So the my data loaded fine. So I will also check the any kind of the log. Okay, so this is the thing, and you can also check the final output. Okay, so this is my final output, and this is the file name. So you can check the file name. Okay, it will be working fine. So the this is the thing that we have completed in lab number 14. So we have the added checkpoint, we have added a breakpoint, we also check the view data viewer for the whenever we debugging the SS package. So thank you friends for the watching this video. If you like this video, please share with your friends, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, so please subscribe to my channel, and wish you happy learning.